This is Brian Bartlett. I'm the Relocation Program Manager here at Fort Riley, Kansas, home of the Big Red One, the most distinguished division in the United States Army on this historic 100th year anniversary. We're coming to you today live from the Victory Chapel here at Fort Riley, where we'll have everything about religious services and activities for you in a few minutes. First, I want to talk about a couple of items that's been brought to our attention. If you are a new soldier and you're arriving here and you're going to be in the barracks, I cannot stress it highly enough that you need to purchase linens, pillows, blankets, and stuff like that, because you'll be issued a room that has absolutely nothing in it. So you can either bring it with you, or when you first arrive here, purchase those items upon arrival. We also have our housing issues here at Fort Riley. Not really issues, but if you've been promised something within the last 30 days, I would just tell you that you really need to be contacting Corvius Military Living or our off-post military housing division for them to talk to you about what's available to you right now and what's happening in the near future. Our Red Cross here at Fort Riley, coming in September, will be offering the Dental Assistance Program. So if you're looking for a job in that time frame, it's a great opportunity for you to check that one out as well. If you're coming to Fort Riley, some of the very first things you might want to think about as you're arriving is downloading the My Base Guide app. It's a wonderful app. It's up to date. It tells you all about maps, points to go in Fort Riley, building numbers, roadways, and what Fort Riley offers you. It's a great app. I cannot stress that enough. My Base Guide app. Please download that. Now, last, I'm going to talk to you real quick about some MWR activities. Please do not listen to social media. We're here at Fort Riley, Kansas. We are in the heart of America, and there is plenty to do. There is so much to do here. We have all these kind of events, things MWR puts on for Fort Riley. So allow them the opportunity to show you. Go to their website, MWR website, or the ticket office for discounted tickets to get tickets to all things in the local area that you might want to participate in. There's always something to do. Our recreational, MWR recreational facilities has plenty for outdoor stuff. Camping, hunting, fishing, the car washes, to be able to work on your car, the woodworking place, the library, the gyms. Always something here for you to do, whether you're a soldier or a family member. We will keep you busy. You just have to want to participate. Okay, like I said, we're live here at the Victory Chapel, and I'm going to turn it over now to our chaplains. Sir.
Hi, I'm Bill Sagar, Deputy Garrison Chaplain here at Fort Riley. We're very excited to coming here to Fort Riley. We want to do whatever we can to make your transition smooth and help you out in any way we can here. So let me just lay out one more time why the U.S. government, why the U.S. Army thought it would be wise to have chaplains and chaplain assistants, religious support staff in general for the soldiers and family members that are in the Army. The commands at all levels are required to ensure the free exercise of religion for the soldiers and family members. But they're also great assets, these chaplains. Chaplains in every battalion and every echelon above battalion to help you and assist you in any way. Not just with religious support, but so many ways they can refer you to needs that you have in your family, for yourself. And we're looking forward to, please get to know those chaplains right away when you get here, as soon as you can. But also, when you first get here, you're not going to know too many people, so we're here for you at the garrison, too, to kind of guide you in those directions. And let me just tell you about the religious support we have at the garrison, throughout Fort Riley here. This chapel that we're in now is right across the street from the commissary and PX. You'll figure that one out pretty quick. But this is called Victory Chapel, as Sergeant Major said. The main post area has two historic chapels. One of the oldest buildings on Fort Riley is St. Mary's Chapel, right?
Sure.
And it's we mostly use that as a Catholic, for Catholic masses and stuff like that. But many other things we use it for. You got to go see it even if you don't worship there. It's got a plaque outside. So beside it is main post chapel. It's called. It's a beautiful building as well. And as I say, part of that main post area, you'll really enjoy visiting those places. On Sunday mornings, here early, 8:45, we have a Catholic Mass here at Victory Chapel. And then but Saturday afternoons, is it 18:30?
Yes,
Look it up on the website. Oh, by the way, I didn't give you the website, so just let me holler it at you right now. It's part of the Fort Riley website, www.riley.army.mil, yeah. And then you got to click that Services tab, and then in Services there's Riley Services. Click that tab, and then you'll see Chaplain at the bottom. And all these services will be on there. So, and then the Catholic Mass on Saturday afternoons, and then at the early one here, and the late one over at St. Mary's at noon. So you got a lot of variety there. The Protestant services on Sunday morning over at Main Post Chapel, right next door to St. Mary's, is that's more of a traditional, general Protestant service, we used to call them. More traditional music, more traditional method of worship. If you're more into the contemporary style, it'll happen here at Victory Chapel at I think 1100 hours on Sunday mornings, and that's a more contemporary music, a little more of a relaxed, not lazy, but relaxed worship style. And then we have
the gospel congregation at Morris Hill, sir.
If you know of the gospel service tradition, you'll really love that service. 10:30, I think, over at Morris Hill Chapel.
Very
Check me out on the website. Don't let me mess you up on that. But Morris Hill Chapel, it'll be near the lodge where you're staying. But just holler at me. I don't want you to get you lost here. There's also a whole lot of other non-Christian, more distinct faith groups, we call them, I guess. Distinct religious groups. One of them is the Open Circle. If you don't know what that is, you probably are not interested. So if you do know what that is, please let me know. Let the staff here at Victory Chapel know, and they'll guide you in the right direction. Wednesday in the evenings. We did have a Buddhist chaplain, but by the time you get here, he'll be gone. But we have off post. We will show you how to get to Muslim, Islamic worship, Jewish, Latter-day Saints. I can't go through the whole list because I can't think of them all right now. But if you are a distinct faith group like that, you come over here and we'll hook you up. Okay. We got a lot of other things that we offer here, and a lot of ways to make your transition smoother here. So please let me introduce one of my great team members here. Let him introduce himself and tell about all the other things besides the worship we got going on.
Thank you, Chaplain Sager. I'm William Townsend. They call me Dr. T, and I'm excited that you are coming to Fort Riley. One thing in particular that I know you want to be aware of are our children's ministry programs. One in particular is the Awareness program, similar to Scouts but without the outdoor effects. They will be meeting this fall, sometime about mid-September. We have a Sunday afternoon group that will meet, and they'll do activities and games and resources and help your children in their character development and life skills. Also, we have Children's Church here at Victory Chapel, Chaplain Sager, a very fine group that assist in the worship for our children. And we also have watch care at all three of our chapels on Sunday morning. And at Morris Hill Chapel, we also have adult Sunday school and youth Sunday school. So we have a lot of exciting things for Sunday. Also, we have our women's ministry. We have our PWOC, Protestant Women of the Chapel, and CWOC, Catholic Women of the Chapel. And I wanted to encourage you to be involved in either one of these groups. The Catholic group meets on Wednesday morning, and the Protestant group meets on Tuesday. Both groups are growing. They're trying to reach as many women in Bible studies and ministry here at Fort Riley. We also have a program that we are hoping will restart in the fall as our family night on Wednesday, where we'll offer 10 or 12 Bible studies involving more issue related to what you are going through: marriage and family enrichment, child growth, life skill development, apologetics, just a host of things that are going on. Finally, our Club Beyond is our youth ministry. I cannot even start or end telling you all the things they do. Their camps, the retreats, the barbecues, the car washes, the Bible studies, the fun and games they do year-round. That is an exciting group reaching the youth of our military families. As chaplain,
high school and middle school.
Yes, sir. High school and middle school primarily. And In other words, we have, as Chaplain Sager said, we have something for every age group there in your family to help you here at Fort Riley. Finally, I want to meet you personally when you come through, whether it's at Riley Conference Center or another one of our chapels or buildings on post, with a big red one welcome. I have Bibles for you, Christian resources, flyers, information on all our programs, all to help you in your spiritual growth and spiritual resiliency. We are here for you to help you in every stage of life. This is the best place to be, and I'm so excited for you coming. One final thing, we're going to miss this gentleman right here. Pan, camera over to him. He is retiring officially soon. He's been a dear friend and chaplain to me, and dear brother, and we're going to miss him dearly. And I'm going to turn it back over to him for a final comment.
Thank you. Sergeant Major, that's a lot to chew on, but if you can get to that website and get to Dr. Townsend when you get here at the Bro Welcome, you don't have to remember all this. Sergeant Major?
Thank you, guys. Real quick, we're going to go into our question section to see if we have any live questions out there from our audience.
We do. We have 2 questions today, Brian.
Okay, great.
The first question is from Savannah, and she's from El Paso, Texas. And the question is, I'm arriving to Fort Riley and have some marriage complications. Is there any way you can help with this situation?
Well, welcome to the human race. You know, we all have challenges throughout our marriages and our relationships. So, yes, one of our best assets, chaplain-wise, first line of defense is your unit chaplain, but we also have someone who has been specifically trained for that. We call him a family life chaplain. The new one is going to be on the ground
Mid-July.
Mid-July. He's been trained. He's very experienced in those areas. There's a lot of other agencies and resources on and off post here, and we can certainly point you toward them, but don't hesitate to. You don't have to. If you can't find your unit chaplain, holler over here. Come over. Just let us know the needs. Don't be like the rest of us and be in need and not do something about it, okay?
And our next question is from Angela, and she's from Houston, Texas. And the question is, we just arrived at Fort Riley. We have no money, received a loan, and are worried about feeding our family for the next week. What do we do?
Well, Sergeant Major knows a lot of these other agencies besides the ones that are specific to us. AER, ACS, so go, see your command about that. When you're brand new like this, sometimes you don't even aren't connected to a command, but just don't hesitate to come over here. We'll show you what those agencies are. Also, off post, we got a lot of churches and agencies that really, Dr. Townsend goes to the Geary County Ministerial Alliance, and they've got all these agencies that will help out over on the Ogden side. Don't be silent about that stuff, and don't panic about that stuff. Come and see us. We've got even a fund where we can help out spur of the moment here. If you're going hungry, it's because you didn't come see us. So please let us help.
Okay. Just throwing this out there real quick. If you have came to Fort Riley and you do not have any furniture whatsoever, you just got married, for instance, and you showed up here, you've been given a house, and you have nothing, you own nothing, you need to come see us. If you're just here living on love, we will help you out. Okay, we have a lending closet that will give you stuff for about 45-day increments, and we will try to put you in contact with other people in the off-post agencies that can help you out as well as a family, to help you start establishing your family. So it's a great opportunity for you as well. You will be helped out when you arrive. That's the number one thing I hope we get through today as we're talking to everybody.
And all of these services we offer, Sergeant Major, is accessible to every military family, basically free of charge, or at least the endeavor is.
Absolutely. As long as they have a military ID card, we will definitely help them out. Okay, we're here for them. I want to take the opportunity real quick to thank the chaplains for having us here today for all religious services and activities information. Thank you guys so much.
It's our pleasure. We look forward to helping out.
Good luck in your future. Good luck in the future. Next week, 12 o'clock on Thursday, join us. We're going to be live from the museum here in Fort Riley, when it's all about the Big Red One. Everything that you want to know. I think the chain of command is going to be involved, and a lot of other people to tell you what the Big Red One's made of here at Fort Riley. All right, I'd like to, at this time, thank you for joining us today. Look forward to next week. Look forward to the questions. If you have any questions, hit us up on Facebook. Our webpage is Moving to Fort Riley. Or you can call us at 785-239-5739. We will get you an answer to your questions, guaranteed. From Fort Riley, Kansas, where this is a great place to live, train, deploy from, and come home to, where there is no mission too difficult or no too sacrifice too great. Duty first. Duty first.
Service always.